Yes, guys, I'm Si from Ace Podcast Nation. This is Cardiff City World. So, that 2008 FA Cup final run, obviously, there's a progression through the season. You go, your first couple of games, I guess, is just it's cup week or cup fixtures. At what point do you start to believe there's something special going on during that season?
Yeah, I suppose. Listen, I think our first game in that third round was Chasetown, so it was a strange one, really, a non-league team, and it's a difficult one. But I think as we progressed, we obviously got through Wolves at home. Was a huge win, but then going to Middlesbrough away, they were obviously in the Premier League. I think going up there and performing like we did, and putting in a really, really good performance. I think then you could feel within the group that we've got a chance here, which was amazing. I think you look back in that Middlesbrough game and with his goal, and then Rog coming up with a great header. I remember that feeling when that final whistle went up there that maybe this could happen. So it was, I think that Middlesbrough moment for me, away at a Premier League team who had a lot of top players at that time, was the probably turning point where I felt anyway, and I'm sure within that group, if you ask most of the boys, that was probably the game where we thought, right, we've got a hell of a chance of trying to get to a cup final here.
I think so. I can't remember what round the Wolves at home were, but when you beat Wolves at home, and then you've obviously got Middlesbrough away. You think like if you can get through that Middlesbrough game, then you've got a good chance because they're obviously a decent team and we're high up. So when we went up there and won that, and obviously, and then you're in, I think it was a semi after that, wasn't it? So Middlesbrough, was it Middlesbrough and then
Barnsley, Middlesbrough and then that's it.
Yeah, Barnsley. Yeah, but I think the fact that Barnsley had obviously done incredible giant killing in terms of Liverpool and Chelsea, right? So they've basically taken out two massive hitters, and now we've got an opportunity to play them in the semi. So as soon as you finish the Middlesbrough game, you get the draw. We just thought it's an incredible opportunity here, like it's sort of everything sort of aligned for us and for them, because they must have been thinking, we beat Liverpool, we beat Chelsea. Now we've got a championship team in Cardiff as well. So we've got an incredible opportunity. So they must have been devastated after that. But we were obviously in a really good spot where we thought we'd nothing to lose. They've done not the hard work, but they've done a big part of the work for us. And we can just go and try and enjoy the semi and try and, get a good result, and then you're in the final. And it was a crazy, the cup run obviously starting at Chasetown, which was an experience in itself. I think Kev scored the own goal, I think it was early second half or in the first half, whatever, and we're just thinking like, wow. I don't know for 100%, but I think I was the captain that day because Steve Mcphail didn't play. I'd have to double check, but I was thinking, oh my God, we're playing Chasetown, I'm one of the leaders in the team, even though I'm quite new, and we could be going out to Chasetown when Kev scored on goal, but luckily we got it back, and I think it was Witt scored, and then Aaron Ramsey scored. I think it was maybe his first goal for Cardiff.
Yeah, I think it was his debut, mate.
I think it was maybe his debut, right? Maybe, yeah. So, incredible sort of way it finished, and you get that job done and out of the road, which is great. But the whole run, like you say, it was kind of sort of magical the way it sort of just formed for us. And then we went into the semi, and you've got, I remember it being, I don't know why, but it was a freezing cold day in April. There was still like snow and ice on the roof at Wembley. And it was just like, this is bizarre. Like, it was in the start of April, but it's probably the best game of my career, that game, the semi-final. It's probably the best game of my whole career in any team.
FA Cup final was brilliant. The bus back, we're all hungover as anything. We just said to the driver, mate, just stop at Asda. So we've gone to Asda and we just filled the trolley up full of beer and stuff. got absolutely wellied on the way back. But one of my mates is a big QPR fan, so he gave me a QPR top and said, "Could you get Trevor Sinclair to sign the QPR top?" But Trevor, when he's got a drink in him, was mental. So I said to Trevor, "Could you sign this QPR top?" He went, "I'll give you that," and he stuck it on, and it was skin tight. QPR top. He was pretending that he grabbed the two sides of the seats, and he was pretending to do overhead kicks in the middle of the bus. I sent a picture to my mate of Trevor Sinclair in that QPR top doing an overhead kick on the bus.
Excellent.
I was delighted. And then